What is up, everybody? It is DJ Martini Midwest Reviews coming at you with another video for my channel today. We have a really good one. We're going to be talking about Exoton, and we're going to be talking about some of their new products that they have on their website today. So we definitely want to check them out. I got some good insight on them. I got some good information on them, and I definitely wanted to bring it to you. Like I said, I love these new companies that are being innovative. They're making new items. They're a great value, and yet they still work really good as well. So definitely want to talk about this today. If you don't mind me getting a little chatty, because we're going to be, podcast style website chatting. And so if you don't mind me chatty, then stay here. I got a lot of great information for you, and I'll also save you some money towards the end of the video if you're interested in some of the products that we're talking about. If not, then you might want to move on to the next video. But just remember, it's DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. I'm just here to help, give you that information as easy as possible, do the research for you so you don't have to, and then leave you some links in case you're interested in some of the products that we talk about. So thank you guys. Let's continue to grow this Martini Nation. Like, subscribe, and share, all that good stuff. And, stay tuned because I have a lot of good information from you from Exoton and also some of their products. So let's jump in right away and get right to the interwebs because that's what I want to talk about. We're going to get right to their website here. And they have a lot of cool products. Like I said, I've done a couple reviews on some of their items. I want to go back and just kind of talk about them really quick. We won't stay there too long, but I just want to give some updates as well if you didn't know. So this is the first item that I reviewed was the WVP 15, $280. But here's the update. This is a 1800 watt, 15-inch rechargeable wireless PA speaker with the tripods, with the microphones, and you do get a remote. Now, the key thing to this is the battery is still working for me. Like I said, I've had it almost a year, almost pretty close, and I'm still getting that 3 to 4 hours of battery life out of it. It does say it's 4 to 5 hours, but I'm getting about 3 to 4 now. But the battery, I've used it, like a dozen times, charged it, ran it down, and those types of things. Put a couple cycles on it, and I'm still getting pretty. Now, for a $300 speaker, I had a Rockville one, a Ram BT like 12, and that one I had to replace the battery like twice. And so having a little bit more reliable battery in these is very, very cool. And so I just wanted to put that update that it's still working. Everything works, there's a few little quirks, watch my review, but for the most part, everything's working really well. And the battery, which is the most important thing in my opinion, is still working, taking a charge and giving me, 3 to 4 hours, which I do enjoy. So that's something I just want to do a quick update on that. I think it's a good little portable, rechargeable speaker, Bluetooth, all those types of things. But I think it's a great, especially if you're a mobile DJ, and it's a great price as well. So, all right, let's go to their PA systems here. And another one I want to talk about, which I've done a review on, which is on sale right now, which is another thing I want to bring up, $335.99. And I think that's a great price. It was about $350 for this little 600 watt, 10-inch all-in-one. It comes with everything you need. It comes with the microphone, comes with your cables, comes with this little mixer unit, comes with 10-inch speakers, and the tripods. The tripods are a little small, but in my opinion, it still works out okay. I think the key thing to this thing is it's very portable. So like if you just need a little quick PA system for any kind of event, it comes just like this. Like it clamps all together. It has storage in it for you in the mixer section. And so you can just take it, set it up, and you have a really quick system. And so, like I said, if you need to do something like setting up a quick PA system, setting up a quick mobile theater, you can use it at the bar quickly, you can use it at a bigger venue, but I think this would probably be for smaller gigs, but still very, very cool. And like I said, if you just needed to set something up quick, that's what this kind of designed for. So has Bluetooth and all kinds of extra cool things as well, but the EP210 I still think is a value, and it's still working really good for me. All right, let's talk about some of their new arrivals, like we talked about, the exciting part of this video, right? Some new arrivals, and this one's gonna blow your mind, guys. Boom! There we go. The Pro K8 K6 line array from Exoton. this is what we want to talk about. Now, you can see they are pre-order, so you can add them to your cart, but you're not going to get them for a little while. But let's get into them right away. So here's the K6. I want to go to this. 2000 watts, 6-inch line array. So there is two 6-inch speakers in here. You have two, and they're pumping out some crazy wattage, which we're going to see here in just a second. It is $1,200, so these are your upper price points, but we're going to blow your mind with some of the things on this. So 6-inch speakers in there. Okay, so that's good. I like that on the line arrays. But what a 13-inch subwoofer? Now, normally subwoofers come in 10s, 12s, 15s, and 18s, but we're getting some new things out here. And so this is the crazy, and you saw it first here, DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. What is going on? They're trying to blow our minds here. Now, the 13-inch sub's been around since the 2000s. There's a couple companies like Kenwood and Klipsch that made those speakers for home theater. And so these are kind of more popular in the home theater market. But to put this in a PA system, which, you're still kind of in the home theater market because you're trying to entertain, right? Is curious and interesting. And so I'm really interested in these, and I think you guys all should be too, because 13-inch subwoofer, are other companies going to start doing this? Are you going to see this coming from the bigger companies as well? And I'm going to talk about another company here in a second when we go to the next one, but it looks like they have good builds for these systems. And I think 2000 watts, I don't know about, but Class D amplifiers, yes. And I do like that they do put some specs in here for RMS at 600 watts for the sub and 2x200 on each of those little array speakers. So your 6-inch arrays are still pumping 200 watts out of them. Interesting. So that is the K6. Like I said, these are for pre-order right now, but very interesting. Let's go back here. So here's the K right here. They're $1,400. Like I said, we're getting into other equipment. So I'm very curious on this. But once again, we're getting into other pro equipment that's out already. And I'm not saying this isn't pro equipment, but I'm just saying it's not known because it's a newer company, and that's what we're trying to learn here. But other pro company is out there, and it's about the same price point. But here's the interesting again. Once again, you're getting 8-inch. Think about it. If you get an 8-inch monitor speaker, usually they're pretty powerful and they can launch some stuff out. And there's two of them in the front here. But once again, 16-inch subwoofer with a 4-inch voice coil. So they're saying they're pumping out 1600 watts of thunderous bass. Very curious. Are they doing it? I don't know. We can't get our hands on these for a little while, but I'm very interested. I think once again, there's this company called Dali that has made like they say the most powerful 16-inch subwoofers in 2025. And Clips made some home theater stuff with some 16-inch subs in 2023. So they've been around for a little bit, and well, a lot of, I'm sure there's custom ones way back in like the 70s or 80s probably, but like I said, really haven't refined it till the 2000s. And so you've seen them sputter around, but you haven't seen this catch. And so I'm wondering if it's going to catch. In the comments, let me know. 16-inch subwoofer, 13-inch subwoofer, are these going to get popular? And you saw it here first. We're talking about it first here on DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. So, are these going to get popular? I'm curious. I don't know. Are other companies going to jump on this bandwagon? Very, very curious. So, once again, let's go look at some specs on this. Like the DPS modes, but 800 watts on the sub and 2x300 watts on those 8-inch speakers. So, this could be a powerful system. I'm very, very curious on this. So we'll see in the future. If I can get my hands on one, I will definitely be doing a review. If you guys get it first, you guys need to let me know what's going on these speakers because I'm very curious. All right. They are a little bit pricey. I think that's going to be their hard part, is getting the word out that these are good or not at $1,400. So I think that's the key from Exoton, is they're going to have to get these in some reviewers' hands and see, are they meeting the hype to get to your consumers? All right, so let's go ahead and look at some more new arrivals here. And here's another interesting speaker that I just saw is well, these are both here, but these monitor speakers look very, very cool. Like $315, but it's like a different size. So there's a picture here of the size here. So here we go. So this is a monitor speaker. So it's a 12-inch speaker though. And this is some different stuff. Like you don't see a lot of speakers like this. Now I know EV has like a monitor speaker. It's a little bit different, some different sizes. It would be good if also these were like portable power too, but I understand where they're coming here. But this is great for the performer who needs a monitor speaker or some filler speakers. These would be great because they're smaller size and you could put these on a stage and they'd be some nice little filler type speakers as a monitor. So yeah, I think these are really cool. These could definitely fit into somebody's kit, and I think at $315 is still a pretty good price. 800 watts. I have a 12-inch speaker in them, and just very curious as well. A very curious speaker, in my opinion. Let's take a look at the back. Yeah, it looks like you do have a little display here. You do have some good combo jacks and some volumes, your digital presets. So very interesting speaker here, and so definitely want to talk about it. Here's another one that I want to get my hands on. Is anytime a company comes up with a bookshelf speaker or a like monitor type speaker, I definitely want to get my hands and just try them out, because that can really tell you something about a company. If you're getting like a cheap product, you'll know it in their smaller speakers, honestly. I'm just put that out there. And so I definitely want to test out this 80 watt KPB 306. It's $200, but they do say it's got a 1-inch dome tweeter and a 5-inch glass fiber woven cone mid-range bass driver. So if these sound pretty good, I'll be pretty impressed that Exoton is moving in the right direction to being a successful company and competing with some bigger companies out there. So I definitely want to get my hands on these. These look really cool. I can also, if I do get my hand, I'm going to do a review and do a versus review, because I think I have some 5.25 Pioneers that I could compete with them. So I'm interested. They don't have a lot of adjustments on the back, but you can see, let's see, go to here. They have some volume, some bass boost, but I do like that they have some different connections here. You have subwoofer out, you have your normal aux in, which will work with most home theaters. I know they're bookshelf speakers. Still an optical in, which is kind of cool. USB, coaxial in, so you're gonna have speaker wire outputs. Interesting, a little bit on the cheaper side, but interesting. Very interesting. All right, we'll talk about this one real quick. If you guys have heard of the ProRec AEF, and I threw in ProRec here. This one is very close. They have a similar arrays, and so these are 4-inch. I think you get, what do you get? 8 of them. Yeah, 8 4-inch full range speakers. That's what I said. But you're getting two 15-inch subwoofers here, and so that's a pretty cool combination. And so I thought that was very interesting. It's $620. They have another AEF system that's like $500, which is like the original AEF system from ProRec, even though this is Exoton. And so this is a cool combination. You're going to get a 15-inch active subwoofer and a passive subwoofer. The LVP15. So very cool. Let's go this one right here. $569, like I said, the LVP212. This is very similar to that AEF system I was talking about, and so they have that here. So if you'd like to check that out, let me know. And then if you have one and you happen to have an AEF, let me know how they compare as well if you were to pick one up. But this is a great system in my opinion. If it's anywhere similar to the AEF from ProRec, it's a great system. Those arrays sound fantastic, and the sub sound pretty decent for what they are. So, great little system. We can go look at the new arrivals. They have some nice, array type systems. But like I said, I'm just not in the market for those right now. So some of these other systems I was talking about look really cool. This one also interests me. This was one of their first systems, and you can see that it's sold out, so it must be doing pretty good. But one of the things I point out is all-in-one system. It has, some different colors. It's going to be opinions on that if you either love it or hate it. But I think the key to this one is you get this sweet mixing center here, which has 2,000 watts, 10 channels, 99 reverb effects, multi-device capabilities, free driver-free recording allows you to instantly device recording, scan, driver install. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And 7-band EQ, so max power. RMS is more of 1,000 watts there, 4 ohms. Bluetooth, so very cool, and it comes with the speakers. Like this amp itself, in my opinion, you could probably charge $500 for, but yet you're going to get a complete system with it. You're going to get a microphone, the instructions, all the cables needed. What are these speakers here? 12-inch passive speakers, so it's going to power these 12-inch speakers. And yeah, you're getting a nice little system here. So very cool at $600. I think that's really good price too. I think that's why it's sold out, because it's a really good price. And like I said, just for the amp center itself, I'd like to get my hands on it. I wish they would probably just sell that separate. I'm not sure if they do, but it would be nice to get that even separate on its own. Quick and just kind of scan through some different looking portable array systems. Like I said, we've gone through some of their PA systems, a little mini amp, which is cool, 6-channel mixer, some of their portable speakers. Let's go to their next page here. Once again, 4-channel UHF wireless microphone system, sorry. And then those little portable monitor speakers as well. Like I said, I think they'd be great filler speakers as well. So anyways, I think this is been a really cool little overview of all the products from Exoton, but some of the ones that just interest me a little bit more. Hopefully it was cool talking about these K6 and K8, which are going to be out in January of 2026. You can order them now. You can pre-order, but they won't be shipping out till January. So just something to think about. If you want to save a little money from Exoton, you can definitely use my code. It will save you 15%, which is pretty big, honestly. So it's a good code. DJ Martini Midwest is the code. I'll plaque it out there. I'll put it in the description. I'll put links to some of these in the description as well. You can buy these from the website and save yourself some money with that 15% discount, or you can actually find these on Amazon as well. So I'll leave some links, but definitely it will support me a little bit more if you were to use my code at DJ Martini Midwest, but it'll also save you 15%. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. It has been DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. Just remember, you saw this here first. And once again, I just want to answer that question. 16-inch subwoofer, 13-inch subwoofer is kind of odd. Don't see those a lot. But do you think that other companies are going to mimic those, and you're going to see a lot more of those out there? And like I said, you're hearing it first from me. So very interesting. And I can't wait to get this video out to you guys. So thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, and share if this is helpful at all or fun. And I'll see you in my next video or tutorial. We'll catch you guys later.